Yeah, it sure is. We have a lot of cloud cover out there. It's very humid, very hot, and it's going to be another hot and humid day. Heat index values later this afternoon into the evening could be 100 degrees plus again. We had heat index values here in Greenville as high as 102 yesterday. And again, if you're going to be working outside, just be sure to stay hydrated and try to stay cool today. We're also going to have an unsettled pattern, especially returning as we head into the middle of the week. But there are some showers out there this morning, mainly out to our west, but some of those will move across the Mississippi River in the next 30 minutes to an hour. And well out to the west, it's much cooler. Check that out. Cool spot. 46 in Salt Lake City. Imagine that. Nearly 30 to 40 degrees cooler than us this morning, and we won't see the 40s for quite some time. But taking a look at the satellite radar again, this little heavy batch of rain moving through southeastern Arkansas will likely move through Bolivar, Coahoma, and maybe northern Washington County relatively soon. Also some light showers across portions of the South Delta. And as we zoom in a bit, you can see these reds and yellows indicating moderate to heavy rain from Hamburg up to Monticello, now moving into Chico County. So again, we could see some of those showers returning to portions of the Delta. And it is pretty hot for this time of the morning. It's 8:43 and it is 82 degrees here in Greenville, 80 in Greenwood, 78 in Kosciuszko, 82 in Clarksdale as well. And we're looking at lower 80s into the Jackson Metro and Vicksburg. So again, a lot of warm, moist air, and those dew points are crazy this morning in the mid 70s. And anytime you have anything above 70, it's very humid. And 77 in Greenwood, that is air you can wear. Tropical levels this morning, so absolutely sultry out there. So again, it's going to be so important to stay hydrated, especially during the heat of the day. And hour by hour, again, we're already in the 80s. We're going to continue rising into the mid to upper 80s as we go into the afternoon and evening, and then coming down just slightly back into the lower 80s as the sun sets. And again, we could have some showers later this morning into the early afternoon, some cloud cover throughout the afternoon, a little bit of break in the clouds by this evening, and then maybe some pop-up thunderstorms later on in the day. So again, tracking this out, again, it is Monday, the last Monday of June. Could have some scattered showers and thunderstorms developing by 2 o'clock. And notice along the Mississippi River, a couple of those isolated to scattered thunderstorms form in the heat of the day as temperatures rise into the 90s. A lot of moisture, but again, we're not going to see any widespread rain today, but some of us may see some brief heavy downpour. So again, just have that umbrella on standby. Maybe some showers in the South Delta during the overnight, but for the most part, we're just going to see some partly cloudy skies, temperatures back into the middle 70s, and as soon as the sun comes up tomorrow, right back into the 80s, and then we'll be tracking another round of potential thunderstorms heading into the afternoon. But again, the coverage of rain tomorrow is going to be very scarce, and I'm thinking maybe just a pop-up shower here and there. But again, for today, rain chances highest along the Mississippi River, again with that initial batch of rain this morning, and then pop-up thunderstorms this afternoon, putting in about a 20 to 30% chance along the I-55 corridor. Also, we're going to have round 2 of the Saharan dust arrive. So again, this was just such a huge plume of dust. One time wasn't enough. So although we had a lot of coverage this weekend, we're going to see that move back in tomorrow morning. And again, the coverage will be highest along East Texas into southern Louisiana, but this is going to push up into the Delta. Notice these darker colors by Tuesday at 4 o'clock. So again, hazy skies, nice sunset tomorrow, and again, lower air quality for some of those sensitive groups. So again, if you have allergy issues, definitely might want to stay inside as much as you can. And as we go through the day, you know, that high coverage is going to start to move off to the east. But notice as we go into Wednesday morning, another round of dust begins to move back into the Gulf Coast. So again, we're going to see a couple of rounds of this before it cycles out. And again, just keep that in mind and definitely take your allergy medicine if you're going to be out and about over the next couple of days. But today we should be fine air quality wise, but it is going to be very humid. Heat index values as high as 102, temperatures generally in the 90s with scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm. And look at these maximum heat index values for later today. It's going to feel like 102 when you add in that humidity in Chula and Grenada, 101 from Cleveland down to Hollandale, and 103 in Lake Providence. So again, if you have an outdoor job or going to be exercising, just stay hydrated and take frequent breaks. By tonight, the humidity will remain. Temperatures barely going to get into the middle 70s, but we will have partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow we're going to do it all over again. Another hot and humid day, partly cloudy skies, isolated showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening. But again, notice chances of rain relatively low through the middle of the week, but by the end of this week, we're going to have a few disturbances coming in and increasing those chances of rain. But Bryce, one thing to say, it's going to be very hot, very humid. It's safe to say summer has begun for sure.